Welcome back. Well, today, November 15th, 2020, marks my 1 year anniversary to when my journey started. It's crazy to think about. 1 year. 1 year ago today, I walked into a hospital with a minor stomach complication. And long story short, 17, 18 videos later, here I am doing a 1 year video of my journey. It's crazy to wrap my head around. 366 days I've gone so far. That's right, not 365 because 2020 is a leap year. Why not? Because 2020 has just been a crazy year in general. Spending the last year in a hospital and the last 3 months in a rehab facility has been so challenging mentally. The routine of the day to day, it just gets to you. I mean, I feel like I've done a prison sentence. And again, I'm not comparing my situation to going to jail by any means, but it sometimes feels like that for me. Like I'm stuck in my bed or I get transferred into a chair. I'm in my room all day, or I go to the gym, or I get to go outside for a few hours a day. Um, it's it's the routine. It's the same thing every day. It's like living in the Truman Show. It's just really hard to explain what I've gone through in the last year unless you've done a long stint of being in a hospital or a rehab facility. You really have no idea. It's just been the most challenging year of my life, but we're getting through it and we're getting closer to the light at the end of the tunnel. I've missed so much over this year. I've officially now spent every holiday in this hospital or rehab facility away from home. Every holiday you celebrate, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, everyone's birthdays, anniversaries, you name it. It's been spent in here. So it's very challenging, very hard. I haven't seen a lot of many close friends in over 7 months. I mean, I've seen, a handful of people in the last 2 or 3 months, but a lot of people I haven't seen since March, and it's just been crazy. Everyone's lives, keep going, but your life kind of stands still. It's the only way I can describe it. It's kind of like when you grieve and you've lost someone very close to you. And anyone that's gone through this knows what I mean by that. Like, everyone's there for you at the start when it happens, and over time, their lives kind of keep going, but you're kind of stuck in this grieving. You're stuck in this kind of moment in this still part of your life. But everyone's lives keep going, and that's kind of how I feel it's gone for me this year. It's like I just feel like my life's been on pause for this whole year while the world has just kept going. It's just crazy to wrap your head around, and I still have a tough time with it. The biggest challenge for me is um, my kids. I've missed a whole year of watching my kids grow up, a whole year of not being in their lives every day. Imagine having two kids and only seeing them once a week for an hour. I mean, that's literally what it's been for me for this last year. So that's been honestly the hardest part of this whole year. When I look back at how far I've come this year, it's just amazing. When I look back and I look at my earlier videos and I look at some of the early episodes that I've done, I've come so far. To the point where early back in November and December when my heart stopped beating 3 times and I almost died, and I was so sick with a lot of things that were going wrong with me, and internally, like what was going on with my body. My liver and my kidneys shutting down, being on dialysis for so long, having to spend a month in the ICU unit, being diagnosed with GBS. And, at one time, my whole left side of my face was paralyzed. And I thought I was going to have to live my life that way. 2 weeks later, doing, plasma treatment and having that completely cured. And, 2 weeks after that, to moving my finger for the first time. It was just these milestones that I was checking off as I was going through this journey of my year that I have done. I remember the first time I sat up at the side of bed with Nick when I was in my hospital, and to start doing physio routines in my bed at the hospital. And then I remember I was getting stronger to the point that they got me standing up in the harness and started to eat and starting to get a diet again and putting weight back on. To be honest, like I said, I came into the hospital at a healthy 190 pounds. I was working out, to getting down to 134 pounds for the first time that they weighed me, and putting on weight throughout my journey, and different milestones of getting to 140 pounds, to 150 pounds, to 160. For the last 3 months, I've weighed a consistent weight of 177 pounds. And, it just feels great that I'm at a weight that my body's supposed to be at. I'm eating healthy. I'm eating all the foods that I can eat, and I'm getting stronger every day. So, when I look at how far I've come in this year, it's just been absolutely amazing. And every day I'm getting stronger. Every day I'm getting to do something new. And this is, the positive part of my journey. I mean, there's a lot of bad parts of my journey, but when I try to look at the glass half full and the positive things that I've taken from this year, is I've gained every day, every month. I've gained on what I've done in previous weeks and previous months. So everything's going in the right direction. And to be honest, that's all I can ask for. My initial goal when this all happened was to try to get home in under a year. So I didn't quite make that, but my second goal was to get home by Christmas, and I'm totally going to achieve that. Right now, my current exit date from my rehab facility is going to be December 4th. And we're currently just working to get everything done at home, that we can get me in my house and we can get everything set up so I can start doing rehab and start this next journey at home, which everyone, myself, my family, and everyone that's on my team is just super excited to start. So super, super positive and super excited about that. December 4th is my exit date, and it's right around the corner. For Jay's Picks of the Week, Matthew McConaughey's new book, Green Lights. You have to get the audio version because he narrates the whole thing. And I mean, everyone, you got to love his voice. I love his Lincoln commercials. So it's a great read, but it's even better on audio version. So please check it out. Thanks for watching my episode, and please subscribe below. All right, all right, all right.